Black Beauty got this face sitting right. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Everything I used in this video is black owned. In honor of Black History Month, I decided to go ahead and share some of these pieces with y'all. And everything will be linked down in the description box below. So without further ado, and to not waste any time, let's go ahead and just jump right into this face, honey. First things first, lips. Baby, the lips got to be plumped and juicy. So I'm going to be using this Fenty Plush Puddin. Sometimes when you twist it, like a lot of it comes out. Lips are so all right, next do my brows. Alma Beauty 2-in-1 brow styler. You have a brow pencil on this end, and then you have like a brow tint or whatever on like a spoolie. I'm gonna start off with filling it in, and I use the shade 7, by the way. Well, first brush your brows out if your brows is crazy, because mine sure was crazy, looking real. Okay, this little piece of hair pissing me off, so we're gonna go ahead and pluck you out. Okay, another one. Your sister. Hold on. There you go. All right, I done finished the brows. I know y'all thinking, girl, just clip the hair back, but I can't. You wanna know why I can't clip my hair back? Because, girl, this side is ready to come up and I can't clip it back. I have my reasons, and you was nosy, so I had to show you. The show must go on, because why? One monkey don't stop the show. It never has. So we're gonna move on to this gel part. I'm gonna lightly just fluff the front. I don't really like putting too much product on the front. I want there to be like a fading effect. Oh! Minus will just clip the hair back since the cat is out the bag, and y'all know my business. Okay, she wasn't even gonna be that bad. And I could have been did this. I ain't had to be scared. Nope. Not while we getting busy. Okay, you still can't even see. I ain't had to put y'all in my business, but I did anyway. So I'm loving all of the, full face of Black Beauty. But like, a lot of people don't know that there's more Black Beauty than Fenty. Love me some Fenty products. But there are so many other smaller Black owned makeup brands that need the light to be shined on them and need attention. And that's what we need to do. We need to focus on other smaller Black owned brands outside of Fenty. I always end up liking this brow more. Never fails. So I pretty much filled in all of the brows. I'm gonna take this tissue and like quickly go over the top, because one thing I'm not gonna do is waste my time cleaning this part up, because this part is pretty easy. But I'll leave the bottom alone. Next, I'm gonna be using the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in the shade Universal. If you have oily skin, this is really good for like minimizing that oil production and just making your makeup last like a good 2 hours more. Now we're gonna go in with foundation, Danessa Myricks again. This is one of my favorite foundations right now. This is the Yummy Skin Foundation. And this is also what I use to clean up underneath my brows. And this, you don't even need that much. Like a little goes a long way, I promise you. Together, this is like maybe a full pump. And it also depends on your brush. Now, if your brush is soaking up all your product, then yeah, say goodbye. That one drop literally got half of my face. This Danessa Myricks is serious, okay? She means business. I'm gonna just take a fluffy brush and just pat all of that in. And this is just gonna give me more of a skin-like look and finish. And now I have like this concealer brush. We're not gonna name it because it's not Black owned. Right now we're just focusing on Black owned products. And I'm gonna clean up underneath my brow. Get me a little pause so I don't mess up what I got going on here. Brows done. Next thing we're gonna do is go in with some concealer. I'm gonna be using the Myricks concealer. This is the Skin Enhancing Concealer. I'm using the shade Deep 1.5. Put it, of course, in my highlight points. This is a new brand at Sephora. I think some Sephoras have her products, some don't. But I know she has like a skin tint, concealers, of course, some lip glosses, and setting powders. Grab a little fan and just dry it down a little bit. Okay, she's dried down for like 2 minutes with the fan. Keep everything real tight because where I placed it is exactly where I want it. I don't need her moving nowhere else, all right? Just drag her out a little bit over here. I like to keep my highlight right above that bone. Wiping off excess product from this tissue that I have on my desk. Your girl is looking snatched. The concealer is blended out to perfection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately set that with my good sis, Miss Beauty Bakerie's flower powder. I use the shade Plantain. If you have a cream blush, this is when you'll be placing the cream blush before this powder. But because I'm not using a cream blush, we're gonna go right in with the powder. I'm gonna dip my triangle right in there, get some excess off, and then further blend that into the sponge. Just like that. You can also take your sponge and do this. Re-blend out any creases that you have while you was looking around being nosy. Keep your eyes open and still. Don't blink. Don't move. Immediately. Set. Okay? Always taking off excess. You don't need nothing extra. And I'm going in there again. I'm doing the same thing. Now let me tell you something. If you want a really bright eye, but you don't want to like use concealer to do it, this is your girl. And I'm using really thin layers of this powder because baby, I ain't trying to be out here looking crazy. And that's why I'm okay with the Colé not being so bright, because I know that this powder is going to do that for me. So, you know, I ain't got to do too much with the concealer. That looks so good. That looks so good. Okay, can y'all see the difference? Like I did like 2 layers, 2 maybe 3 little light layers of powder on this side versus this side. I hope y'all can see that this side is way brighter, and I could get it even brighter. I'm just not going to do that. Next, we're going to bronze the girl, and I'm going to be using this mented bronzer in the shade Yacht Life. Looks like this. Got a little bit of shimmer in it just to give you some glow, give you a little bit more shine. Tapping in there once, tapping in there twice, tapping in there 3 times, because you ain't got to do too much with this mented bronzer. She's gonna get you together real quick, real fast. And I'm going to, I'm gonna keep it real tight. I'm gonna keep it real tight and real low. Look at the difference. Say a word. Just admire. I might as well just pick it up. Going back to that fluffy brush I used earlier, and I'm just going to diffuse the edges of that bronzer to just make everything smooth, seamless, and like airbrushed. Now we're going to move on to blush. I'm going to use this Luna Magic blush. It's in the shade Alaya something. Again, everything will be linked below. I kind of like got a bunch of specks here, and I don't want to spill it out because I broke it and then I fixed it back. The top wasn't drying down the way I wanted it to, so I had to scrape that. That is insane. Now granted, it may be because I scraped a lot and there's just a lot sitting on top of it, so that might also be the reason too. I don't know, but I'm telling y'all, when I normally use this before I broke it, it's good. It's a good blush, okay? Listen to me when I talk to you. Why am I so aggressive? I don't know. I don't like that. Get that out of here. Okay. Gonna blush. Now I gotta be real light-handed because there's a lot of product on here, and the last thing I want to do is mess up this face that took so long to put together. So I'm just gonna work in a really teeny tiny section and then diffuse the edges right in like the middle of where that bronzer and highlighter kissed. I'm going to sit this right on top of it. Look. Ooh, that's just looking so good. And if you want, you can also bring it up to the eye like how some of the girlies are doing it, but I'm not gonna do that. So next we're gonna go in with setting spray. This is the Beauty Bakerie baking spray. The lights be so bright you can't even see it, but it's a setting spray. But let me tell you something about this setting spray. She is strong. Well, she's not strong, but she's heavy. Like, it's not like a nice, you know, mist. This is more like a water hose. Okay, so just hold it back, you know, a little far, and just like do bursts, because this is a continuous spray. I like to compare the feeling of this spray to waterboarding. Yeah, on the verge of death. But it's a really pretty setting spray. I will say that. And so in that sense, it's worth it. I mean, you're gonna die anyways. Might as well die looking good. Ain't that right? Let's go ahead and do this thing. I need to take a deep breath and go. Let me dry this down. And it has like a really pretty smell. I love this fragrance. It's like some kind of cookie. I don't know. I'm gonna line my lips with this Lip Bars pencil in the shade Straight Living. Lips lined. Oh, do y'all see how like the setting spray just dries down beautifully? Blend that out. That lip mask is still popping on my lips. The Fenty one is still popping on the lips, okay? For the actual color on the lips, I'm going to be using the Fenty lip cream in the shade Mauve Wives. This, stunning. Stunning. You ain't even got to tell me. I already know. I hate that extra lip gloss that piles up in the corner. Not my vibe, not my style. I have fallen in love with the no lashes and no mascara look. If you're a girly that still likes to wear mascara and lashes, every one of these brands I mentioned, pretty much 90% of them have mascara that you can use. And as for lashes, go down the street. One of your homegirls, one of your neighbors, somebody selling lashes. Okay, we all know about 3 people that sells lashes. Okay, it's really not hard to find a black-owned lash person. It's not. You know somebody that got lashes. Go down there and spend a couple dollars, what, $15 on some lashes? I don't know. It's getting a little expensive nowadays. Like, come on now. Especially for a half lash. A half lash should be half price. There's no reason why I should be paying $20 for a little corner piece of a lash. Nonsense. But anywho, thank y'all for spending time with me. I know y'all had better things to do than to sit here and watch a video of me. Oh girl, who am I kidding? You ain't had nothing better to do. I am the best thing to do. That's why you're here. That's why I love you. And that's why you love me. And because you love me so much, and because I love you too, I know you're gonna go down there and subscribe if you ain't already subscribed. And I know you're gonna go down there and like and comment and also follow me on my other socials. I know you're gonna do that. And because I love you back, I'm gonna keep on doing more videos. How that sound? That sounds like an even trade to me. It really do. But no, all jokes aside, I really do appreciate y'all for subscribing and just supporting me, okay? Because I am very small, but sooner or later, because your girl been praying, your girl been on her knees, your girl been begging God to shake this thing up. I'm a girl. And that's going to be because of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, that's the finale of this video. Everything is going to be linked down below in the description box. Everything I mentioned here. See y'all in my next video. Peace. Oh, my makeup looks so good, y'all. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like convulsing. It looks so freaking good.